we touched briefly on why brand awareness is important for businesses, during the rule of seven. But we'll delve a little bit deeper into it with some further reasons in the next couple of slides and discuss why, if your business wants more customers, you should focus on brand awareness. Brand awareness is the first step in the marketing funnel. Here is the AIDA model, which is a marketing model. It's one of the most widely used models to show how people buy from you, the customer journey, how they go from not knowing who you are to buying from you. So A is awareness, I is interest, D is desire, and A is action. And social media plays a fairly integral role in that overall customer journey because it can enhance awareness. It can, generate interest through its messaging as to why people should be interested, and then create a desire for people to actually buy your product. And on social media, I suppose social media plays an integral role in that sort of brand awareness phase, and without that sort of awareness phase, so simply people can't move down the funnel there into the interest and desire and action if they're not aware of you. In very simple terms, you may get anomalies where you get impulse buys and so on, but if you have a high value item which takes careful consideration, you need to make people aware of it first of all, and generate that interest and generate that desire, and that's where brand awareness on social media can really help. So it's the first step in the marketing funnel, that brand awareness phase. Some other key reasons why brand awareness is important to focus on for your company. Nowadays, consumers and people in general have lots and lots of information at their fingertips. People rely on extensive online research and other people's opinions before making a purchase, and that's where sort of trust and brand trust is really critical and important, because once someone bonds with your brand, they're more likely to come and buy from you again, that repeat purchase, and they'll do that without any thought at all, and they'll start to then sort of recommending you and so on to other people to buy from you. And I think around 81% of consumers, according to an Edelman study last year, said that 81% of consumers said that they need to be able to trust a brand before they can actually buy from you. So that sort of element of trust, and you'll see Google reviews, Facebook reviews, Trustpilot, all these types of online reviews come into play then, and that's where brand awareness can really sort of help foster that trust. Brand awareness also creates association. You can see the example there, Nike. If anyone thinks of the brand Nike, if I think of the brand Nike, I'm thinking running, I'm thinking inspiration, effort, hard work, maybe an underdog or somebody that works hard. And that's where sort of that messaging and that branding can kind of create that association. I know, people start to automatically assign certain actions or behaviors with brands. For example, Google, if somebody says Google it, it means performing a search. So it's almost, Google has become not only a noun, but now a verb as well. It's same with Hoover and other brands. And, people subconsciously start to associate actions with brands. People don't say Bing it or Yahoo it. They say Google it because Google have become synonymous with that whole search aspect. Maybe on a local level, if somebody is thinking about buying a bike online and getting it shipped to the door, they may automatically think Chain Reaction. Likewise, if somebody was to just think of the brand Chain Reaction, they may think high quality bikes delivered straight to your door, and that's all about brand awareness, and they've worked on that to create that association with Chain Reaction and high quality bikes at a good price delivered straight to your door. Brand awareness also builds brand equity. And brand equity is really the value of a brand. So how do you establish that brand equity, and it's really by building that brand awareness and consistently promoting positive experience or positive aspects about your brand. And it's really the foundation of brand equity. You know, brands with high brand equity typically can charge a higher price due to that perceived value. Like in the example of the Apple iPhone, it's probably the most expensive smartphone on the market, but I don't want any sort of Apple fans being offended here, but it does typically a lot of the same things as other smartphones do, like maybe the Huawei or the Samsung. But Apple is perceived higher value due to its messaging, due to its experiences and how it conveys those experiences. But with the same type of product, but it has a higher brand equity, and typically then companies with a higher brand equity have a higher valuation. Like Apple is worth much more than Huawei is. They also have a greater growth potential because they're getting more money for their products. So once a consumer is aware of your brand, they start to recognize it without any assistance. They then seek it out to make a purchase. I know we've all been there. We all have a trusted brand we go to maybe buy clothes online, or to buy office stationery or whatever it is. And we start to prefer the companies over other brands, and that's that loyalty that begins to get established, and that's what then inspires recommendations to family and friends or reviews online, and you almost start to become a brand advocate for that company. I know if you buy furniture from an online place or even a shop front, and you have a good experience and it's good quality, you recommend it to your family and friends. And that's why brand awareness is so important, because it establishes trust with your customers, creates positive associations, and builds that invaluable sort of brand equity that allows your brand become maybe a household name within your local market, or that sort of stable go-to for customers. So